ever get the feeling Earth is due for like a little cosmic roommate situation.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, buckle up, because for the next few weeks,
Yeah.
we've got company.
Hmm.
Not in the like aliens landed sense,
Okay.
but something almost as cool.
Yeah.
A mini moon.
What's fascinating is that we're talking about an asteroid recently cataloged as 2024 PT5
Okay.
that's been temporarily snagged by Earth's gravity.
That's right. From now, October 1st until November 25th, this little piece of space rock, roughly the size of a school bus,
Okay.
gets to call our planet home.
Home might be pushing it. Imagine a cosmic dance, not quite a full orbit. 2024 PT5 is on what's called a horseshoe path.
Okay, I'll admit, when I first heard horseshoe path, my brain went to Lucky Charms, not astrophysics.
Yeah.
Help me out here.
Picture this. You're playing a video game,
Okay.
right? And your spaceship gets caught in a planet's gravity. But instead of crashing or making a clean orbit, you swing back and forth in a wide arc,
Sure.
almost like a horseshoe shape. That's what this mini-moon is doing, except instead of a game, it's the real deal, playing out in the vastness of space.
So it's like Earth is playing cosmic capture the flag with this asteroid.
In essence, yes. It's a delicate gravitational dance, with Earth's pull just strong enough to temporarily reel in 2024 PT5 before it continues on its journey around the sun.
Wow.
And it turns out this isn't even Earth's first rodeo with a mini-moon.
Wait, hold up. We've had these cosmic sleepovers before, and
Yeah.
I'm just now hearing about it.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Mini-moons, while not as permanent as our trusty moon, are more common than you might think.
Okay.
Think of them as those friends who pop in for a quick visit every now and then.
So 2024 PT5, this temporary celestial roommate of ours, it's not even unique.
Well, every mini-moon is unique in its own way.
Okay.
But 2024 PT5 belongs to a family of asteroids known as the Arjuna. Think of it like this. If Earth is living in a quiet cul-de-sac in our solar system, the Arjunas are that friendly family down the street with a similar orbit.
And we're just now realizing we've got a whole neighborhood watch of asteroids out there.
Yeah.
That's both cool and slightly unnerving.
It does pique your curiosity, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The researchers who made this discovery, the De La Fuente Marcos brothers, have been studying these mini-moons for a while, and their work suggests that these temporary captures happen every few years. It's just that most of these mini-moons are too small and dim for us to notice.
Okay, hold on. I have to ask.
Sure.
If they're too dim for even our fancy telescopes to pick up easily,
Right.
how do we even know they're there?
Yeah.
And if we can't even see this one,
Right.
why should we care?
That's the beauty of science, isn't it? We don't always need to see something directly to know it's there.
Right.
In this case, it's all about subtle gravitational effects,
Okay.
slight wobbles in the orbits of other objects that betray the presence of something like 2024 PT5 lurking just beyond our visual reach.
So we've got these cosmic detectives, the De La Fuente Marcos brothers,
Right.
piecing together clues based on how gravity tugs things around. That's some next-level detective work right there.
Exactly. And the reason we care, even if we can't see 2024 PT5 with our own eyes,
Right.
is that every mini-moon visit, no matter how fleeting,
Yeah.
provides a treasure trove of information.
Okay.
It's like getting a surprise visit from a rare bird,
Mm-hmm.
a chance to study something up close that we might otherwise only glimpse from afar.
Oh, okay. I'm getting serious space documentary vibes here, but I'm into it.
Sure.
So what kind of intel are we talking about? What's so special about studying these mini moons?
Well, for starters,
Yeah.
each mini-moon acts like a celestial messenger,
Okay.
carrying secrets about the early solar system.
Mm-hmm.
These asteroids have been zipping around for billions of years,
Wow.
relatively unchanged since the dawn of our solar system.
Okay.
By analyzing their composition, we can gain insights into the building blocks of planets and potentially even learn more about the origins of life itself.
Hold on. Did you just say origins of life? Okay.
Now, you're just teasing me with the cosmic mysteries. Tell me everything.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you're right. It's an intriguing possibility.
Okay.
Many asteroids contain organic molecules, the very building blocks of life as we know it.
Right.
Studying these mini-moons up close could provide invaluable clues about how those molecules first came together
Okay.
and the conditions under which life might arise elsewhere in the universe.
Okay, that's pretty mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So we're talking about potential insights into the Big Bang, the formation of planets, maybe even extraterrestrial life. These mini-moons are like cosmic time capsules.
That's a great way to put it.
And beyond their scientific value, there's also the tantalizing possibility of utilizing these mini-moons for resources.
Okay.
Some asteroids are rich in precious metals and water ice, which could be invaluable for future space exploration.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about asteroid mining? Because I've seen enough sci-fi movies to know how that usually goes.
Mining asteroids is definitely a hot topic these days, and it's not as far-fetched as it seems.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But wouldn't it be easier to mine our moon since it's, always hanging around?
Sure.
Why go after these fleeting mini-moons?
That's a fair point.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Mini-moons are, by their very nature, relatively close to Earth
Okay.
and move at slower speeds compared to other asteroids whizzing through the solar system. This makes them more accessible and potentially less energy-intensive to reach with spacecraft,
Right.
making them ideal candidates for future missions, including mining.
So it's like the difference between ordering takeout and going on a cross-country road trip for a fancy dinner.
Right.
Mini-moons are the convenient, closer-to-home option for our cosmic resource needs.
Exactly.
Okay.
And remember those Arjunas we talked about earlier?
Yes.
Well, their Earth-like orbits make them even more appealing.
Okay.
It's like having a cosmic delivery service right on our doorstep.
So we've got these mini-moons dropping by, potentially carrying clues about the universe's biggest mysteries,
Right.
and maybe even some valuable resources.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also kind of a reminder that space is full of surprises, right? We think we know our cosmic neighborhood, and then bam, a new neighbor pops in for a visit.
That's the beauty of astronomy. There's always something new to discover just beyond the horizon of our knowledge.
Speaking of surprises,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier that these mini-moons aren't all just quick flybys.
Right.
Some of them actually stick around for a while.
Right.
What's the deal with those cosmic commitment phobes versus the ones that settle in for a bit? It's like some of these mini-moons are here for a good time, not a long time, while others are like ready to settle in and maybe even rent out a celestial parking spot.
That's a fun way to think about it.
Yeah.
You see, 2024 PT5, our current visitor,
Right.
is a classic example of a flyby mini-moon.
Okay.
It's like that friend who pops in for a quick coffee,
Mm-hmm.
catches up, and then they're off on their next adventure.
Right.
These flybys are relatively common,
Okay.
happening every few years or so.
Mm-hmm.
They swing by Earth,
Okay.
get temporarily ensnared by our gravity,
Right.
and then they're back to circumnavigating the sun, continuing their celestial road trip.
So a quick cosmic meet and greet before they're out the door.
Yeah.
But then we have the more committed types,
Right.
the ones that decide Earth's gravity is just too good to resist.
Precisely. Those are the orbiters,
Okay.
the mini-moons that really commit to the relationship, at least for a while.
Right.
Instead of just a brief fling,
Mm-hmm.
they settle into a more stable orbit around Earth,
Right.
doing multiple loops before eventually bidding us farewell.
Wow.
These orbital relationships can last for a year, maybe even several,
Okay.
making them incredibly valuable from a scientific perspective.
Okay, so more opportunities to study, learn their secrets, maybe even borrow a cup of cosmic sugar if they brought any.
Right.
But you're saying eventually, even these long-term relationships fizzle out,
Unfortunately.
ours gets dumped again.
Well, Earth's gravity isn't quite strong enough to hold onto these mini-moons forever.
Okay.
Eventually, the gravitational pull of the sun and other planets wins out,
Right.
and they get nudged back onto their original paths,
Yeah.
continuing their cosmic journey.
A cosmic love triangle with the sun. That's rough.
It's a little rough.
But hey, it sounds like we've got a lot to learn from these mini-moon encounters, both the quick flings and the long-term relationships.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap things up, what's the biggest takeaway here? Should we be keeping a spare room ready for our next mini-moon visitor?
Well, while we're not quite at the point of building a mini-moon welcome center,
Right.
the study of these temporary celestial companions is providing incredible insights into the solar system's formation,
Right.
the potential for asteroid mining,
Right.
and even the possibility of finding clues about the origins of life beyond Earth.
Wow.
Each mini-moon is a tiny world unto itself,
Mm-hmm.
carrying a history, billions of years in the making.
Tiny worlds with big implications.
Exactly.
So the next time you look up at the night sky and see that familiar glow of the moon,
Yeah,
remember that it might have a temporary +1.
that's right.
And who knows, maybe someday we'll be mining those mini-moons for resources, unlocking the secrets of the universe one asteroid at a time.
Now that's a future worth exploring.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep looking up and marveling at the wonders of our incredible universe.